Matt says he's ready to go back to his old ways. Matt, what's going on?
Well, I have been living as openly gay for 10 years.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to go back to a woman. I think it was just a phase.
Wait. You've been with a man for 10 years.
Yes.
And you're ready, you want to go back to a woman?
Yes.
And you said that's a phase?
Yeah.
That's a lifetime.
I think no, okay. I think it's just a phase.
It was just a phase.
A long phase.
Yeah, I mean.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
But now, what made you think that now you want to be with a woman?
Well, I have a very good friend that's female.
Yes.
We had actually made a pact when we were teenagers that if I got 35 and she was 33, because that's the difference in our ages, that we would marry each other if we weren't already married. And so I'm 34. It's approaching.
It's approaching. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have
the
a
ballpark there? Yeah.
Do you have a caterer? Or?
No. You know, other than the said years, nothing beyond that as far as the pact went. But I was wanting to see if she might want to try it a little early, give it a chance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a warm-up. Yeah. So, is she aware that you may, because, you know, oftentimes you say things in junior high or high school and later on you might forget that you've said it. Is she aware of this pact as well?
I still am.
I know you are.
Is. Yeah.
So, in other words, if you suddenly say, hey, remember our pact, she's not going to say, what are you talking about?
When we talked about it, it was in all seriousness. So
Back then,
assume.
have you talked about it since, I guess is what I'm asking?
No, not.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
it's just one of those unsaid things that we have.
So it's been 20 years since you made the pact.
Yeah,
30,
almost, yeah.
Yeah, almost 20 years. Wow. Now, but you have a gay boyfriend.
Yes.
I assume you have real good feelings about him.
No.
When?
Like I said, I think it was just a phase. We have a very unhealthy relationship. There are problems for sure.
Yeah.
You know, he don't even take the time to get to know the small things about me.
Yeah, well, after 10 years, he should know everything, no?
Yeah, I mean, down, you know, to the fact of that I've always hated onions on sandwiches to...
Well, I hate onions, too.
Well...
Yeah. Does that mean I'm gay?
No. But when he's the one that if he goes out and gets me something to eat and brings it back.
And it's got onions on it, by now he should know.
All the time.
Yeah, doesn't that just steam you up?
It does.
Yeah.
It burns me up.
Burns you up, doesn't it?
Yeah, at this point it does.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, the onions, I can't stand ice in drinks. And it's
two
all
things
like,
I can't stand. Onions and communism. I hate them both. Yeah.
There you go.
So you're not crazy about him anymore. The attraction's gone.
Right.
Now, other than the pact that you made with this woman, are you having feelings about her? Other than, well, I made this pact. I mean, do you think about her? Do you dream about her?
Well,
do you think romantically about her?
She's my best friend.
Yeah.
I have thought romantically about her. She does know that I hate onions. So. And she's just my friend, not my lover, so.
Well, I'll be honest, I just met you and I know you don't like onions.
Hey. I put it out there, Yeah.
How are you on cilantro?
It's okay.
Really?
I can take it or leave it. Either one, it don't matter.
I can't stand cilantro.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you attracted at any time to other men? In other words, if you're walking down a mall and you see this good-looking guy, is there any party that still goes, Because you're obviously bisexual, right? I mean,
Well, I mean...
You've been with women before, right?
I recognize beauty where there's beauty.
Yeah.
I believe there are, you know, beautiful people everywhere.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
You know,
Not
but
in
no,
Latvia,
as far
but
as attraction-wise, not really. I think it was more of a curiosity. We just had a lot of things in common and should have just been the friends.
So you're
and
here
not the
basically.
lovers.
You're here
I'm
basically.
here to change the roles around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to trade places.
Yeah. Have you ever tried onion rolls?
No. No, I haven't.
You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Yeah. You're great. You're a good guy.
No.
All right. So the woman's name is Brandy.
Yes.
And she's here, and she doesn't know you're going to ask her. She's outside the studio, so she hasn't heard any
Right.
of this.
As you said, we've not talked about the past.
So this is
since
going
it
to
was
come as
made.
pretty much of a shock to her, no?
Maybe, maybe not. You know.
Well, good luck to you. Here's Brandy.
Those are for you.
Thank you.
You look very beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. You look great too.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi, Jerry.
Nice to have you. He tells us a lovely story.
Really?
Yeah. If I said to you, do you remember anything about a pact that you two had? What would that?
I do. I remember when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
We made a pact that if he was 35 and I was 33, that we would get together, get married, and start a family.
Oh, wow. So you remember that? Have you had any discussion with him since?
Not here recently, but I have been doing a lot of thinking.
Wow. I'll let you take over.
That's a good sign. Oh, well, that's why I have had you brought here today, is because I've been doing a lot of thinking about it too. And I know I'm not 35 yet, and you're not 33, but we're close enough. And I was just wondering if you want to give the chance.
Yes. Yes.
This is wonderful.
What about Randy? What about your boyfriend?
Well,
Good question.
I mean, I plan on dealing with that too. So, yeah.
I think pretty shortly, yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't like to be in that position, but I do take responsibility for my actions. So, you know, I'll do what I need to do.
Yeah, it's not like you've cheated on him. You're just now telling him that you would prefer to be.
Well, it's been a long time coming, and if he hasn't seen that, then he's got to be blind.
Yeah.
I mean, not with her, not that part coming, just the relationship ending anyway.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it's on its dying breath.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point to where
And if it's onions, it's not very good breath.
Exactly.
Randy now knows. And in fairness to Randy, yeah, could be pretty hurtful to him because he thinks he's.
I can imagine.
Yeah, well, here he is. Here's Randy.
You are ruining my life. You are ruining 10 years of my life.
No, you ruined 10 years of our lives.
You are taking everything that we have built together for 10 years and taking it and flushing it down the drain.
No, you have. Because I have told you repeatedly. And the fact that I've had to tell you so often, just the small things is, I mean,
The stuff that gets messed up is not my fault. It's the restaurant's fault.
but they get it right when I go.
No, they don't.
They always
Half
do.
the time they
I
don't.
never have to take it back.
And
Like-
sometimes I do forget to check. And yeah, that is my fault, but I forget.
Well, you shouldn't forget. You should
Okay.
make it a point not to forget.
Look,
But that's just the little things. That's not even getting nowhere near the big things. Like your 70s fashion sense. I mean,
You know I have no fashion sense.
And that's why I try to pick out your clothes. But
Well,
you won't wear them.
I'll wear anything you pick out. Just
You
get
never
it and lay it
have.
out
Who
for me.
picked that out?
Probably his
I
mother.
did. No, I did.
No. Okay, well, this is you've had a serious relationship.
Yeah.
Did you know anything about this pact that they had made?
Yes, I have heard of it.
Okay, so in other words,
I
you were
told him
conscious of
about
it.
Yes.
And were you ever concerned that he apparently was also attracted to women?
Well, he's told me many times that he can't for a woman.
I was with a woman when I got with you.
Yeah, and you said that you had to be on recreational things
With that
to make
particular
that
woman,
happen.
so. But
So,
she was just,
You mean that you had to be at
Rockford
an
witch.
amusement park? It said recreational.
Yeah, no, it's, you've known it's been coming. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I had to do it this way, but. I
there's
mean,
other ways. You could have just come
Yeah,
out
there
and
is
said,
other ways.
it's over.
but You needed to know loud and clear. Because you can't take hints or direct being told. So
Yeah, you know how to direct me, don't you? 'Cause that's about all you do.
that's exactly right. That I
Boss
even
me
have
around.
to
That
do
is
that.
all you do.
Yeah. Because it's like babysitting a child.
Well, who else would you babysit? Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just he knows that this was coming. This is inevitable.
No, I didn't know
I
that
don't
this was
wanna hate
coming with
him.
her.
But you've noticed, I'm asking, I guess, in the last year or two, things are going downhill?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been more fights and
I
stuff.
see, yeah. Well, maybe, I mean, there's no nice way to find out, but maybe it's better this way than him going out and cheating. In other words, telling you ahead of time, this is,
Well, there's still other ways. I mean, he could
Yeah.
have just up and left. I would have
Oh.
rather have had that than seen him with someone else and
oh, I
giving
see, that's
flowers
the
to
part that
someone
hurts
else.
you, yeah.
They were beautiful.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They're
We'll be
probably
back.
even prettier on my head.
If you think that was wild and crazy, then click here to keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe. All you have to do is click here. And one more thing, take care of yourself and each other.